I don't know what love is, right? Let's not pretend that I'm any authority on this. But here's what I've come to both experience it as, and in the times that I've acted in certain ways where I know the other person has actually really experienced my love. And it comes down to three things that I find love is. Love is respect in my world first. And here's the thing, respect does not mean I agree with you. It just means that I actually respect how you see the world, how you see the situation. I might not feel the same or see it the same, but if I choose to love you, whether it's a parent, a child, a partner, a friend, a colleague, I may or may not agree with you, but I can respect your perspective. So that's the first piece of love. It's respect. The second is honor. And in Western vows, like it's when someone gets married, like you vow to honor and cherish, right? But to honor them. And in the poem that we've looked at a few times in my teaching is that Rumi poem, The Guest House, that I love so much and I come back to consistently, where he encourages us to treat each guest honorably. Can you treat someone with honor? And again, this doesn't mean you have to agree with them by any means, but you can honor who and how they are in that moment, which is to me another form of respect. And ultimately, the three things that I see love as are very interchangeable: respect, honor, and then the last is trust. And this goes back to other discussions we've had on trust, where, in the Tao a couple of weeks ago, we talked about she treats people who, let me actually find the quote, chapter 49. She trusts people who are trustworthy. She also trusts people who aren't trustworthy. This is true trust. And of course, this goes for yourself as well. She treats herself when she's acting trustworthy. She trusts herself when she's acting trustworthy. She also trusts herself when she isn't acting trustworthy. This is true trust. And to me, that is true love. No matter how someone is acting, whether it's ostensibly trustworthy or not, that I trust them, that this is how they're showing up this moment. And whether I, in my world, deem it right or wrong, I trust that this is exactly how they need to show up for themselves. And I let them be that person, right? So what does this have to do with meditation? Because ultimately I teach meditation, and the ability to be with life as it is. Because this also goes for yourself, right? The question of what is love is, what does loving myself look like? Do I respect myself? Do I honor myself? Do I trust myself? And for most of us, most of the time, the answer is no. And meditation is the practice of being with ourselves, with the moment, with reality, as it is, not as we think it should be. It is the physical, it's physical in your body. Remember, meditation is physical, not mental. It's a physical practice. And to me, meditation is, as if I really think about love in these terms of respect, honor, and trust, meditation is the highest form of love. It is the practice of being with reality as it is, respecting reality, honoring reality, trusting reality, respecting myself, honoring myself, trusting myself, which eventually turns into being able to respect, honor, and trust the other person. And it's just, again, a practice. You just sit there as you sit and get strong in your body and turn your attention inward and practice staying in this moment and this breath. You are practicing trust, respect, and honor, which to me are the tenets of love, right? So that's the first way that love, in this definition that I'm giving as respect, honor, and trust, that's how it is meditation, right? It's respecting the moment, respecting yourself, honoring the moment, honoring yourself, trusting the moment, trusting yourself. And this ties deeply into the next tenet of meditation, or specifically Zen meditation, which is not knowing. My favorite koan is the monk Fayan, right? Master Baizhang. The monk Fayan's about to go on pilgrimage, and Master Baizhang asks him, "Why is it that you go on pilgrimage?" And the monk pauses, and the story goes like that pause wasn't a few moments or even a few minutes or hours. It was probably a few months of him really pausing, like, yeah, why do I do this? What am I doing? Why am I doing this? And finally, after quite some time of questioning himself, he goes back to the master and he says, I don't know. I don't know why I do this. And Master Baizhang comes into this big smile and he says, not knowing is most intimate. Intimacy, which is, part of love, right? Whether it's with yourself, with another person, with reality, demands not knowing. If I think I know who I am, that knowledge blocks my own intimacy with myself. If I think I know who you are, that knowledge blocks the intimacy with you. If I think I know what this reality is, this world, this life is, I am blocking my intimacy with reality, with life, with the world. I don't know. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I am. I don't know who you are. And I don't know what any of this is. And here's the thing, it's not that I don't know or you don't know. It itself is unknown. Right? All knowledge, anything we know, is of the past. And it's subjective, it's my perspective. It's never reality itself. Right? So not knowing is most intimate. Right? Not knowing is love. Intimacy, right? If I'm going to respect you, I can't know you or think I know you and respect you, because then my ideas are going to get in the way of me meeting you as you are, right? So, and meditation is the practice of not knowing. As my teacher told me, I remember years ago, I was on a long retreat and I was really struggling with not knowing. And finally she's like, "Are you trying to know not knowing?" And I was like, "Oh my God, I am." I was trying to figure out not knowing. You can't know not knowing, right? Oh, but I tried. And it was a worthy exercise. Like I had to exhaust trying to get not knowing in order to relax truly into the unknown that is reality. So it's not that I don't know. It itself is unknown. And any past-based thought I have that I conflate with knowledge just is actually a form of disrespect and a barrier to the intimacy with the moment, with reality, with myself, with you or another. And then this brings us to the third way that love, in the definition that I have as respect, honor, and trust as love, is meditation. Because the next piece is non-attachment. So if meditation is being with reality as it is, right, that's love. I'm going to respect reality. I'm going to trust reality. I'm going to honor reality, right? And then second, it's not knowing, because not knowing is most intimate. I'm not going to know what this moment is, and in not knowing, I'm respecting, honoring, and trusting. The third is non-attachment. Major tenet of all meditative practices is non-attachment. Attachment's that grip. When you release the grip, you open your palms. This is the universal symbol of safety, right? Like either giving or receiving, but my palms are open. I can receive. If I'm stuck in attachment, I can't receive, and I'm also gripping and pulling. There's a fear and a control underneath there that are the antithesis of love. Fear and control are not love. When you're in fear and control, you have self-abandoned. It's never about the other person. That's why relationship is so beautiful too, because we always think it's the other person when we're in a relationship until we sit with ourselves and realize, ooh, my idea of them that I'm attached to is causing both of our suffering. Non-attachment is key. Can I, again, respect this person as they are, not attached to my idea of who I think they should be? Can I honor them as they are, not as I think they should be? Can I trust them as they are, not as I think they should be? This is especially true like at times when there's often breaks in relationships, right? This person needs to walk away, to leave. Can I trust that? Can I honor it? Can I respect that? And so I love them, right? And I also love myself if I respect, honor, and trust either my pain or whatever else arises, right? Whatever comes up in that moment. So this is how non-attachment is key, because I can't even see or trust or respect or honor if I'm gripping too closely. And these all together are the seeds of trust, which is one of the pillars of Buddhism, right? The 3 pillars of Buddhism are great trust, great doubt, and great determination. One of the books that I study with my private clients is one of my favorites. It's called Great Doubt. Right? This is a tenet of Buddhism. Can you doubt? You must doubt and trust at the same time. But that trust is dependent upon not knowing and non-attachment. Okay? So these are how these things work together. And then the determination is to just keep going. This is that arriving that we talked about last week. The continual arriving, right? So that's what I have for this week. I wish, because of my internet situation and not having any internet, and I'm doing this random experiment on my phone for the first time and live streaming from my phone, and I'm a little concerned data might run out because I've never done this before. I don't know how that works. Just my quick thoughts on what is love, and that love is meditation, and that meditation is the practice of being with things as they are, being with reality, another person, most importantly yourself as it is. Not knowing, because to be with something as it is demands not knowing. If I think I know who I am, who you are, what this is, I am not being with you as you are. I'm being with my idea of you, which then leads to non-attachment. I can't be attached to my ideas. I have to release. Right? That's meditation, right? Being with things as they are, not knowing, non-attachment, and trust. Can I trust you as you are? Can I trust myself as I am? Can I trust the world as it is? Often no, but we can practice by just stopping and taking a breath. This is why you can't know not knowing. You practice it by just stopping and taking a breath. That's it. That's all it takes, right? So yeah. And that inherently, as you sit that way, which is what sitting and meditation are, you learn to respect the moment, to honor it, and to trust it, which to me, respect, honor, and trust are love. And that's how I see love. But as I said in the beginning, I do not know what love is. But I can practice respecting and honoring and trusting myself, respecting, honoring, and trusting you, and respecting and honoring and trusting the world. That's what I have for today. Thank you guys for being with me. I'm sorry I can't see if there's any questions or anything because I'm on my phone and I don't have any way to tap into that. Or there might be a way, but I just don't know yet. Super grateful for all of you being here. And also I don't know where to look on the phone. I can't see where the camera might be. So thank you guys. Appreciate your patience. I'm sorry no email went out today. Again, still don't have internet. But I will send out an email on these tenets that I have about love. And I'd love your ideas, your pushback, your feedback in the comments, replying to the email. Thank you guys. I hope to see you all on Thursday for our live practice where we actually practice love, respect, honor, and trust by just sitting in the moment as it is, not knowing, not attached, trusting.